What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Uriah, the host of Fantasy Football. And this episode, well, first I'll say over to my right, I have Evan. How are we doing, Evan?
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. You know what's great? Fantasy football is over, so we don't have to talk about it at all today.
I figured we'd just start this conversation off and just, have a good
Have you
good
seen
time.
Stranger Things yet?
Oh, man, I'm loving Stranger
Right.
Things. The last episode was a little off.
That's what I've heard. I haven't watched this new season yet, but I've heard it hadn't been up to... Did you get a haircut?
I did. But you know what? Without further ado, I guess I'm going to go ahead and start by saying to our left, our co-host, Foley, and this year's
Oh, God.
fantasy football champion of our league.
Yeah. He finished number 1. You know what's bigger than number 1? The number 3.
Or the number 5.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to think about it that way.
Or no, I guess that would be 8.
Uriah's
Yeah,
the
8.
best because he's got the biggest number.
Yeah. League champion, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Oh, gosh.
Um,
In post-production, I'm going to put that Robert Downey Jr. meme where he's like, anyway, go ahead.
it's a good day to be Foley. I owe so much of this to Uriah for just continually picking against me, picking Evan to win it all. Really helped me out. I got a little nervous down the stretch, but Uriah's prediction, as always, failed, and I'm so grateful for that.
Once again, if I put a prediction out there, just choose the opposite.
But you know what?
It usually happens.
Listen. Hang on.
Oh, Lord.
I want to say this. You'll like this. A prediction that you got right. At the very beginning of the season, we made a bet of Justin Fields versus Dak Prescott and who would be better. We bet. I'm a man of honesty here. We bet a Coke
I'm glad you
over the
remember.
winner. For the winner. Dak Prescott obviously had a much
Way
better
better.
season than Justin Jefferson. So we have here for this is better for our video viewers.
That one's not for you audio listeners.
No,
That
but
one-
for our
it's
video
easy.
viewers, just know.
Bag of Coke.
Perfect.
Great.
Oh, God.
Well played, sir. Well played.
It's flour.
Sure. Flour.
Just so,
Yeah.
in case there's any DEA agents
Uh,
listening.
so look.
Our Dixie Mafia Connect got us out here.
Yeah.
That's right. Today's podcast, by the way, is brought to you by
Polyetics.
the
Polyetics.
NFL's new initiative, the coach to quarterback pipeline. So they've had this successful thing called the International Players Pathway to bring in players from all over the country who didn't come in via the traditional method. But now we've got Philip Rivers, who's inspiring a whole new generation of high school football coaches to
Give it a crack.
give it a go.
That's just
as an
because
NFL
all his
quarterback.
kids make the team up.
I think that honestly he realized he wasn't going to get into the Hall of Fame on his first try, so he figured, why not? Let's push it back a little.
You know what? I was on the fence about Rivers, as I thought he was a borderline Hall of Famer. You know what? The fact that he wasn't just awful out there, and I had a lot of criticisms of him out there, but the fact that he wasn't awful
He wasn't the worst.
after
Wasn't.
4 years away, I kind of like, okay,
I
yeah,
got
put
a
him in the Hall.
question, and this I think is relevant. I'm afraid that y'all are going to go the other way. Philip Rivers versus Eli Manning Hall of Fame.
Philip Rivers, for me.
Over Eli?
I think Eli is a mediocre quarterback.
I agree.
He happened to win 2 Super Bowls.
I guess it just kind of depends on how much stock you're actually putting into rings. And
Yeah.
I mean, both of his rings came against the greatest of all time, which is something.
Yeah.
But
Is
you're
it?
right. He was carried almost every successful season he had.
Well, the thing I'll say for Eli, those were his 2 best seasons. Like, he was actually very good those 2 seasons. He was just terrible the rest of his career. And so it's hard to weigh. I think Philip Rivers is by far the better quarterback.
I'm glad you went that way. That's okay.
I'm
If he
not
retired
mad
a
at
couple
anyone
of years
for-
earlier, do you think your opinion would change? Because those last couple in New York were really, really rough. for a
No,
while.
I think about that a lot. Like, how much do people get turned off by someone just falling apart at the end of their career?
But then
like
you'd have that.
Rodgers, right?
Yeah, then you'd have the whole thing with Rodgers, Favre, all these
Yeah.
people who.
They play too long. Does that affect your opinion?
Adrian
But that's-
Peterson,
That's not it for me.
Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers.
For
You can say
Eli,
him
that's
twice.
not it. Yeah. I don't think that's it with Eli. Like, he was just genuinely not a good quarterback except for those 2 seasons. And those 2 seasons he happened to win Super Bowls. So, like, I'm not mad at anyone who wants to put him in.
I'm not either.
But
I was just wondering. So look, I'm getting off. We're getting way off. Let's go ahead and let's bring it back. And let's start with our champion, Foley.
hey,
Foley, Mr. Foley of FoleyAddicts.inc.
Politics.
Politics.
Folytics.
Nah,
I love
that's
that all three of
Folytics.
us.
That's just not how that word should be said.
Yeah, I
It's
say
the
it.
same number of syllables.
Yeah, but it's
as
too many
everything.
L's. It's too many L's. It feels weird. I don't like it.
To me, I care less about it because I just don't believe in it. So anyway, here we go. This is our interview. We did it with Joe last year. We'll do it with you.
I wasn't here for that, so I don't know how this goes. What are we going to ask you stuff?
It's just, what would you contribute for you winning the league,
Well,
winning the championship?
Besides Uriah picking against me,
Mhm.
Trey McBride had a lot to do with it.
It certainly did.
Trey McBride is probably my MVP. Again,
You have a co-MVP, I believe.
co-MVP could be. Who are you thinking actually?
It was November 12th when you picked up Michael Wilson.
Yeah, Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson. Yes, that is one who. Yes, that is a great point. The
I
two
think he
Cardinals.
surprised all of us, to be honest with you, Michael Wilson, because we all, at least I was thinking, as
Well,
soon as Marvin Harrison came
yes.
back, it just
Well,
wasn't going to
Well,
work.
and it went down when Harrison came back. His
Well-
best games were when Harrison was gone.
And then if you go back like 2 years, he was like he was supposed to be this amazing.
I loved him coming out of Stanford.
But I mean, he never until this year.
Hey, good
Yeah.
for him. Good for him.
I think they misused him. They have consistent. Like, I loved Michael Wilson as a second round wide receiver in that draft class. It was like I had him over Zay Flowers and some others. Quentin Johnston. I had him over Quentin Johnston.
Little stone hanging.
His only concern was that he was he was injury prone. He was also like the only X receiver in a draft class full of slots. But the Cardinals have consistently used him as a Z, and this last time Harrison hurt his foot, that was the first time they actually put him in the X. And he did great.
I'm going to say it's all Brissett.
And Brissett absolutely. What I was about to
It should be
say
his
is
team.
my MVP might be Jacoby Brissett because he fed both Trey McBride and
Yeah.
Michael Wilson.
Coming into next season, it should be his team. Kyler
And-
should have to fight for it like Bryce Young did.
Kyler's not getting the job.
I-
He's done it.
Kyler's looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyler's going to be somewhere else.
And I think a lot of it had to do with the whole running back situation with everybody dying on the field. I think that had a lot to help with.
They had
They
that
looked
so
like
much.
the 49ers this year with how many running backs they went.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
And the 49ers
we
still
talked
look
about
like the 49ers.
I mean, look, let's just count them off. James Conner,
Trey Benson.
Benson, Bam
Bam
Knight, Michael Carter, and I'm forgetting
other
at least
guy-
one other.
Weird name.
Amari DiMarcado.
Yeah.
So at least 5 different starting running backs they had.
And
this
all
year.
of them went out
Yeah,
except
they've
for
all been
McCarty.
hurt. It's like-
McCarty.
DiMarcado got hurt.
They
hurt
kept-
at
Oh,
one
he
point,
did?
too.
Okay.
They kept getting hurt, and they would have 2 guys going in there, and then those 2 guys would get hurt, and it was
Yeah.
just
One
like
come
they had
back,
to mix
yeah.
and match out of the
Yeah.
5 of them all season. It was
I
tough
mean-
to follow that backfield.
So,
yeah, it was.
so what else led to this momentous
You
occasion
know, I made a lot of trades this
For
year.
your-
I think there was one that actually
for,
made a
for
substantial
your first
difference.
It's not
championship?
It's not your
No, it's
like,
not. Because DeAndre kind of went back and forth for you.
Right.
I don't know if you know this. This is his first championship.
This is not.
I'm gonna,
It's the first one without
I'm
a
gonna get one.
asterisk.
It's not true.
All right.
Championship number 2 for Foley. The trade that actually made a substantial, a meaningful difference for me was getting AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard for AJ
He turned
Brown.
it on
Which
at the
thank you
end.
for Tony Pollard for me to be able to flip him for AJ Brown. That really was a huge difference maker that solidified my wide
And
receiver room.
that's kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of the year when I was saying the mock drafts and stuff like that. You can't prepare for these kinds of things. You looked at AJ Brown weeks 1 through 10,
Terrible.
and you would think, nah,
Yeah.
no way to spin it. It was a good pickup. It was a good pickup.
And then
you saw his
they-
uptick coming,
yeah.
and it happened.
Turned it
That's good.
on week 11 and on.
Yeah.
And listen, this is why you buy
What,
low.
30 something points the last game or whatever?
Yep.
Whatever.
You buy low, and a lot of times it does not work out. A lot of times it's low for a reason. But if you buy low on someone and he does pop, then that's league-winning potential.
Which one of your either draft picks or your waiver picks? Now I will say this for our listeners who are not in this league. Foley is very active on waivers. So
Yes.
which like double whoever you do the most. Anyway, what was your biggest surprise of the people you picked up, and who are they? Draft or waiver, it doesn't matter.
Ken Gainwell was a pleasant one for me. Like, that was, you know what it reminded me of? It was one of my proudest.
Sorry, I just noticed that Matt picked up Drew Brees, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yes, he did.
and
He
Roethlisberger
saw me
that
pick
way.
up Tom
Yeah.
Brady, and
Yeah.
he was like, I'm going to go after all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back in the Wayback Machine.
He's waiting for keepers next year.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I remember one year I drafted Michael Turner when he was with, or I'm sorry, Mike Davis rather. Mike Davis when he was with Atlanta, and everyone was hyping him up. But just because I had Mike Davis at the very end of the draft, I drafted his backup, who was Cordero Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Within 2 weeks, everyone was rushing to the waiver wire to get Cordero Patterson, who is the second coming of Jesus. But I already had him, and that's kind of what Ken Gainwell felt like. Now it was a little different because Jalen Warren was actually very good for me this year, but there were a couple of weeks where Ken Gainwell
And everybody wanted the rookie this
Caleb
year.
Johnson. We're going to talk
Caleb
about him later. Yeah,
Johnson.
I've got. Some,
Okay.
I'm going to talk about Caleb Johnson. Believe me. But I think that was a good one. As far as waivers, I don't know. I mean, obviously Michael Wilson. That had to be the biggest one.
It is.
Yeah. None of the other. I mean, the Jags defense was okay. An okay pickup for me at the end.
We're not counting the Jags. defense.
Taimi Fairbairn was
Yeah, he's
was
a killer.
Him and
Stupid
the
kickers.
Dallas kicker. Oh,
Aubrey.
stupid
Lord.
kickers.
Yeah,
Brendan Aubrey didn't. What was that stat I sent out in the group the other day? He finished week 16. He was like the
Wide
wide receiver
receiver.
9 or something.
yeah, it's
like
ridiculous. But hey, congratulations if you had him. I can't
that.
hate.
There's no way to.
Exactly.
You'll never pick that. Yeah, I mean,
Abolish kickers.
I'm just. I will continue to be stream kickers and D every single week. I don't care.
look, and
Agreed.
I will say this. This is the first year that normally I stream a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't believe in the
Yeah.
where you get them at and all the other options you have.
It's tough this year
I-
because I have all the time.
And I was just that's what I was leading to between y'all two. It was like y'all were loaded at tight ends. Y'all could have started them at wide receivers at your flexes, and
I basically had to though.
nobody else had anything.
The second half of the year, I only had one tight end. I offloaded all my other
Well,
tight ends.
I mean, that's what I'm saying,
But, yeah,
though. But I mean, they were all at
because
one place at one point in time.
But this goes back. Until this year, I was always the same way. I was never big on taking tight ends early. You can always stream. I'm a big believer in streaming. But this year, I said it on the podcast, I felt like there was something different this year. I felt like the big three of Bowers, McBride, and Kittle were clearly different from the rest, and I thought McBride was clearly by far the best of those three.
If you would have told me at the first of the year that Kyle Murray wouldn't have been at the helm, I might have leaned toward that way.
Fair enough.
I can't look him and Lamar, and I know they've done good in the past. They didn't do good this year. I just cannot trust them. I feel like there's too many variables with a running quarterback. The only person that has demolished that is Josh Allen. Of course, I mean he's 6'10", and
But you can't trust his receivers either.
No,
but I'm talking about like the running.
receiver.
I'm talking about like the running there.
Sure.
I mean he's not going to get hurt.
Sure.
The other
Yeah,
two
no.
are just
Lamar
asking
gets
for.
hurt, Jaden Daniels gets hurt. No,
Yeah.
it's become a problem. Jackson Dart.
Dallas Goedert had a killer year.
He did.
He surprised everybody. He's got the running QB situation going too.
Yeah. Although the way Jalen plays is a little different from other mobile quarterbacks.
I trust Hurts way more than I trust Murray.
Yeah.
Way more.
Hurts is just he's a different kind of mobile quarterback.
Yes. What you got anything for the champion? Oh God, it just hurts when I say that. Do you have anything for him?
Okay, so we talked about the MVP. Who was your most hated player? Who was the one that gave you the biggest assay?
Yeah. Who'd you draft? And that you were like, why? Why did I draft him?
Was there somebody that you picked and you held all year because you're like, I can't dump this guy, but he's doing nothing for me?
Kyle Pitts? Did he have Kyle Pitts?
No, this was the year.
I sadly did not. So this isn't one that I picked, but the one who comes to mind the most as just very frustrating player was Woody Marks.
Yeah.
Who
Mississippi State alum, baby.
always felt like he was getting close to breaking out and never quite did.
I mean, so
I don't
close
know
so
how
many
much-
times.
I don't know how much I can blame that on just him in particular, like that whole team was kind of messy with that situation, seemingly on purpose.
Well, if they would have started, I think instead of Chubb with Marks,
If they just done.
I think he would have been better.
Yeah.
But now
He had some serviceable games. Don't get me wrong.
he had one great
Did he
game.
have a banger one time?
Yeah.
30 something.
I
Yeah.
think he was on my bench that week.
He
I don't
did.
remember.
But
At 20. Oh, that was back when he was with.
Somebody drafted
Uriah.
Joe Mixon, right? There was somebody in our league that
Joe drafted Joe Mixon.
Yes.
And he was Mixon ended up being a part of the trade I made with Joe, but it was, it was like just in case,
Yeah.
I guess. No, as far as who I drafted, obviously my biggest miss was J.J. McCarthy, who ended up down the stretch.
Don't say
If
no.
I didn't have the other quarterbacks that I had, JJ had some games where he absolutely could have started and done well. He had some like 25, 26. He was outplaying Baker for a stretch with Baker on my team.
Very clearly, Baker's shoulder
Yeah,
has
no, I
been
agree.
ruined.
Yeah, I agree. Like Baker's been playing hurt, but he did just enough for me. Got me 27 points. The other one he was disappointing down the stretch, and I was surprised to look today and realize he actually finished ahead of CD Lamb this year. It's Tedero McMillan.
Really?
Yeah, this was.
CD Lamb was hurt for what, 4 or 5 weeks.
It's true. He missed some time. This is the worst season for Lamb's career, actually. But anyways, Tedero McMillan, he had some great games. He was one that kind of got. He was kind of like Emeka Ibuka, who I don't have. But he got worse as the year went on. Well, there you go.
Okay.
I'm kind of similar to the CD Lamb also because I remember at the beginning of the year you were down on the Cowboys. And part of it was you were like, what's the difference? What, it's going to be George Pickens? I remember that very specifically. And yes. that was
No. My thing was just I didn't think that the coach would want to throw the ball a ton. I expected it to be a low volume passing attack. I like George Pickens. I didn't think he'd be what he was.
He was
great.
Well, like I said at the beginning of the year, Dak is good. Dak is really Dak is really good.
That's why this is
When Dak is now next year, he's going to be hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
for
this
sure.
is-
It'll be
the pattern.
Well,
This
he'll
is
make
better.
it.
Yeah.
He'll make it to week 4,
And
and
then-
he'll have 3 really good
and then-
games. In week 4,
Yeah.
his arm is going to fall off.
Yeah, and I mean, I figured I was all in on the Cowboys. Now I didn't expect them to be like Super Bowl. I just
They're still the Cowboys.
fantasy wise, I figured they'd be great.
And I thought Javonte would have a good year. I didn't think he'd have the year
I
that he
did not.
had, but at the time I said that was Tony's best pick.
I
was
remember you said
Javonte. Because I thought they'd run the ball a ton. I just didn't expect them to have a high volume passing attack. I didn't think Dak would be mobile when he actually was. Evan, you said he would look more mobile this year than he had in a while.
This was the
You were right.
year for it.
I didn't think he would. But it was a good year for them. And I don't mind being wrong about some things as long as I'm right just enough.
All right, so
Devontae was top was 11. At
So,
this point, he's
Evan,
RB 11. Which
you
is
can
great.
you can start your timer.
Okay, here we
Foley,
go.
the floor is yours. You have a minute.
I won. Trust the process. I win every other year. I don't really.
Another year.
You haven't
Or
won.
no, I'm
every
sorry.
other-
I make it to the championship every other year.
Yeah,
is what I
yeah,
meant to say.
okay.
Don't say you win
make
every
it,
other year.
No, you're right. That was a mistake. I make it to the championship every other year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need a big speech. Everyone knows I won. And you know what? You know what? I was going to announce this in the chat. Every king deserves or should
Don't do that.
a nice thing for his subjects.
Benevolence.
Benevolence, that's right.
It's weaponized. All right.
I'm happy to announce that everyone in our league gets free entry next year. I am waiving my winnings to give everyone free entry into next year's league.
Wow.
That's nice.
I can't really.
I won't. I'll stop the timer for it.
Wow.
That's a nice.
Hang on now. Let me. This is a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
love it.
Wow.
Long live Foley.
Here.
When I get there, it is going to be a
Look.
terrible rain.
To be honest with you,
This is so weaponized right now. He is turning the people against everybody else.
To be honest with you, I haven't enjoyed this championship as much because I really wanted to win Chopped. I would have rather won Chopped this year than this league. I was so emotionally invested in Chopped. I built a new model.
Did we sort out whether or not we're paying
God,
into that?
yeah. Maybe my winnings just go
We're
to
going to
Chopped.
sort that out next year, I promise.
Look, I've asked, and that's all I can do.
Like I was building out a new model on the go just for Chopped, and it really broke my heart to lose in the championship of that league. So yeah, it's bittersweet to get the championship.
Did both of y'all make the champ?
Yeah,
wow,
it was
that's
a rematch.
weird.
Who's number 2 in Turkey Bowl?
It was not me for that one.
That would have been wild.
But yeah, no, Todd is my arch rival. My last championship, I beat Todd. Todd's last championship, he beat me. Now, my newest championship, I beat Todd. It was the Chop thing.
You know who has never won a championship?
You.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Even
I mean, I'm okay with you because you hadn't been in here that
That's
long.
true. It's only been 5 years. How long have I been in this league? I don't even know.
Look, you can go back every year. There's an injury. It doesn't matter what position.
Mm-hmm.
It's my number 1, number 2 person. They go down.
On that note, may I pivot?
Yeah, pivot.
Pivot.
Your
I made
time
a
is
list.
over, my friend.
I made a list of. That's okay. I don't need a lot of time. I'm a benevolent king.
Wow.
I made a list of everyone's LVPs except for mine because obviously I didn't need to have an LVP. I found a reason from everyone's draft that they didn't make the playoffs.
I can tell you what.
Or didn't
I can
win
tell you
the
what
championship.
exactly where my problem came from.
Yeah.
Mr. $81 Jake Browning.
With a lot.
Yeah.
That's where because look.
So these are based on draft.
Listen,
Yeah, these are just draft
listen,
picks.
because I had in my head I was like Rico Dowdle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking him up.
Mm-hmm.
I can go back and look at all the people that I put bids in. It's just they were for $0.
Yeah, you're out of
And I had so many Michael Wilson. I couldn't pick anybody up
Yep.
the whole year.
Yep.
So yeah, me and James had people die. But
James
anyway,
came in
I would
second
just-
in the Turkey Day Bowl, by the way. It was James number 2. And if you run it through the playoffs, then technically he won that too.
By the way, as far as me versus Todd, it might end up coming down to me versus him in the Pick'em League too.
Oh, yeah, I gave up on
Garland's
the
right up
Pick'em
there
League.
too.
I
But,
think I gave up.
I
Also.
haven't done that in weeks.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't know if we're counting week 18, but I'm gonna win either way. But
It's
There's
Todd's
another
Garland
one that we
close.
didn't
It's
put
a
anything
it's an
on.
empty
It's just
award.
kind of a
So yeah.
thing we do.
Although you did good one
so-
week, I was very surprised. But anyway, go ahead.
anyways, LVPs. These are just based on who you drafted, your worst draft pick, and I excluded injuries. Injuries don't count against you; those are impossible to predict. So it's not going to be Joe Burrow for you. James, though,
Lamar?
I would have said Lamar, but injuries, right? He
Yeah.
had so
Yeah,
many
that's
injuries. So
But he didn't look good.
I know he
even
didn't
when
look good.
Okay.
I started to write down Lamar because he didn't look good even when he was healthy, but he had so many injuries. I shouldn't do that. Brian Thomas Jr. though at the end of the second round.
Yeah, it sucks.
You know who went right after Brian Thomas Jr.? Drake London, AJ Brown, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson.
And then Amon Ra would have been right a
He
couple
was
more
before.
past that.
He was before.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a second round pick.
Didn't you say end of round 2?
Yes. So Monroe was earlier in
Okay,
the second round.
I got you. I get it.
Father's telling me. Interesting. You can call me a long time. Hopefully everything's okay.
Omnis.
Joe was a hard one, but I went with
Joe Mixon.
Can't. I started
But
to
that's
pick Joe
technically
Mixon.
an injury, right?
But he was injured the whole
It was an
year.
injury. And by the way, there were some that I looked at as bad picks, and then I was like, okay, when I look at everyone who went after him, maybe this isn't as bad. But Cam Ward in round 8, when after him went back to back to back, Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold, Danny Dimes.
Ooh.
It's a little ugly, and of course, Dimes didn't finish the season, but even still, Cam
He had
Ward
a
is
heck of a
I-
start.
compared to the
I will give Sam Darnold his flowers this year. He's been stellar
Sure.
for where I got him.
Pro Bowler.
Yeah, Pro Bowl with Sammy D.
Uriah, who do you think is your worst?
I can't even remember who I drafted. Honestly, probably 4th round. Who did I take? Who did I have 4th round? Do you know?
Not offhand.
Just have
I had your 3rd round pick as your worst, Chase Brown, because James Cook went a little bit later.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
People were down on James Cook because there was the contract dispute.
right.
So that was who I picked for your worst.
Chase Brown. Okay. Did he not get hurt?
No, he was good for like 3 or 4 games, and then he was bad for like 5, and then
Yeah.
he turned it on at the end.
I also don't remember who
But-
I drafted past my first 4.
Evan, I have to read yours. And that I might have to come back to yours because who was your first round pick, Evan?
My first round pick was Saquon.
That's right. One pick before Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Matt was Goff, round 4, because
Round 4.
Trevor Lawrence and Drake May both went in round 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Tony was the hardest one, and what I ended up saying
Tony had a
was
good year.
he had a very good year. I ended up saying Tony's mistake was drafting the Los Angeles Chargers because he drafted Justin Herbert in the first, Lad McConkey in the second, Keenan Allen in the third, Quentin Johnston in the 16th.
No, he didn't. Did he really?
And Will Disley in the 20th.
I think I remember that
all
about
the
Wow.
Chargers.
I think I remember that about the draft is that he picked like 2 teams and went to
Yes.
town on both of
He
them.
does that a lot of years.
But how about like him and Chiquita? They had
Yeah.
a great year, and like 3 weeks before the playoffs, it was just
Yeah, I was rooting for them to face off against each other in the championship.
and it just went bad.
Allen.
When Foley like pulls his head like 3 inches from the notebook, you know it's serial killer.
Justin Jefferson in the first round.
That's just like it's not an injury that is the reason he had a bad year, but he hurt his quarterback. Like his quarterback was injured. If you understand the metaphor that I'm saying,
Kind
Yeah.
just by being bad,
he would-
he had a hurt quarterback.
CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nakua, Monroe St. Brown, and Nico Collins all went after Justin Jefferson.
I think a lot of us were down on Puka though.
Nobody
A little
look.
bit.
Nobody would have passed on
It
Justin.
was the Stafford thing.
Yeah, I was down on Puka because of the Stafford thing. You're right. Todd, Lad McConkey. Oh, so that wasn't. No, it wasn't Lad that. He took.
Todd?
Tony took Hampton in the second, not Lad. Sorry,
Yeah, I was
handwriting.
wondering.
He took Omarion Hampton. Apologies. Todd took Lad McConkey in the third,
Ooh.
ahead of T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and DK Metcalf. So that's rough. Jaquita, Caleb Johnson in the 9th round. This has been the one that I've been so hottest about all year because the fantasy footballers said MVP. He's going to be your league winner.
Listen,
And
like,
that dude didn't play all
Look,
year, and I knew he wouldn't.
like we have said from day one on this podcast, believe in yourself. Trust your own self. Do not download podcasts besides this one.
It's not, listen to this one, but that's because we're fun.
That's right.
Yeah, but the whole thing is those
Vibes,
Barry,
baby.
they don't know squat.
I got a bronze trophy out of just vibes.
Just vibes.
You gonna buy that yourself? You gonna buy the bronze trophy yourself?
I might just.
Good for you.
I got some
So
copper I can.
Caleb Johnson in the 9th round went ahead of Travis Etienne and Quinshon Judkins.
How
Ouch.
much hope do you have for the future of Caleb Johnson? Do you think he works up into a role that works for him, or do
No.
you think that he's just this is about what he's?
Look,
gonna
I
do?
thought he was a decent prospect, nothing special, but I thought he was decent. Like I had him right there with RJ Harvey, talent-wise.
RJ did much better.
Well, yeah, but he actually got used. But I didn't
Plus,
think
he was
RJ
on a
Harvey was
decent
special
team.
either.
Yeah.
But no, like I don't think there's any coming back from that little usage in the
Yeah.
rookie year. I can't think of any
I
running
agree
back
with
who's
that.
ever just been not used at all for non-injury reasons.
When you get past
and
that, like,
actually have decent.
Which makes you
careers.
think that there's something else.
Sure.
There's
well,
got to be.
well, this is no shade, but when you go with Kenneth Gainwell,
Yeah.
a journeyman,
But they do genuinely love Ken
but
Gainwell.
and he is great. I mean, shout out Mississippi.
Yeah.
I love Kenneth Gainwell. I think he was great on the Eagles in his
In his
role.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you
That-
get moved up like that, wow.
Let's just shout out Ken Gainwell. Might have had the best catch of any player in the NFL this year. That catch he had week before last. Did you guys see that? Where he's
Dude, I was
on
in
the
a coma,
ground.
so
Oh.
yeah, I don't know.
It was incredible. Like it was against the Lions. Alex Anzalone tackled him. It was defensive pass, like straight up tackled him. He was on the ground and reached out and caught this ball, and then got up untouched and took it into the end zone for a touchdown. It was incredible. Best catch of the year by a running back, but of any player, it was the best catch. Anyways, Garland. I struggled with a little bit, but I ended up saying Isaiah Pacheco, not because of other running backs he could have taken at that point. It was that when he took Pacheco in the 8th round, he did not have a quarterback yet, other than he had a Bo Nix keeper. But quarterbacks that went after Pacheco, Matthew Stafford, Danny Dimes, Sam Darnold. So
here's a question. I don't know if you've been here long enough to know. Does Garland go back to his tried and
wide
true?
receiver?
Yeah.
I've thought about adopting it some years. I'm like,
Well, I mean, I just just wondering.
my previous championship. This is true.
Asterisk.
I don't know what's the asterisk of that year is what I don't understand. What is the asterisk? That was the last legitimate year before the COVID rules came in.
Okay, that's what I was going to guess, that it was a COVID year.
No, this is the last year before COVID.
Something happened. I can't remember.
My
what it is.
draft that year was
James, remind me.
running back, wide receiver, tight end, quarterback. I think was how it went. But
That's
I
not far off
freaking
from
hit on the
how I drafted
quarterbacks.
this year. I did 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and then
Are you almost finished?
Yes, last one. Sorry,
Go ahead, because I got a question.
Funniest
Go ahead.
one. Stone. Austin Eckler,
It's the second-
first pick of the second round.
Yeah.
and then he picked it and he goes, "Oh wait,
This is
this
2020.
isn't this year's sheet."
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Ashton Genty, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, and Devon Achane all
I
went
don't-
in the second round.
I don't think you have to
after
name
Austin Eckler.
anybody. Okay, so look.
I know that was an injury. He did get injured, so I cheated
Yeah,
a little
but
bit.
even
but
still,
I
Okay.
had to.
Here's a question: What this year we adopted the keeper,
Mhm.
keep one. How do we like that?
I like it.
Is it good? Is
I'm
it bad?
gonna
Talk
go-
to me.
I'm going to continuously go with the flow of what people like. I enjoy the keeper. I think that it's a good work as long as we can, come to more of a clear understanding on what is
We
supposed
will.
to happen.
We
with
will.
keepers.
We will.
I love it.
And it will be
A
documented.
5th round Drake May sounds great. Love it.
I'm fine with it.
I kind of wish we had more.
I would be fine with 2 keepers even. We talked about doing 2 keepers last
Yeah,
year.
I was just wondering what everybody thought.
So
for
we
me-
have my other league. We have 3,
Mhm.
and it's almost too much. So
Yeah.
if we were going to do 2 is an okay number. I think.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't
with
want to do more than
3,
2.
What happens with 3 is that we get to the draft the next year, and your first overall pick would be going in the 4th round in like a regular
Yeah.
draft.
I would almost say the thing we need to clean up is your keeper is just a keeper. No matter where it is,
Oh no.
and you just draft, this year we were like, okay, I can't draft my 2nd round pick because I kept so-and-so. I
We're
would
just talking about putting them all at the bottom.
put them all at the bottom.
No, I don't like that.
I'm not against it.
No, I think.
I'm not against it.
Well, I mean, you would still,
Off and on round 22. Yeah, okay.
No. When I say that, you would still have their round. Like, say you drafted Amra in the 3rd round,
Mm-hmm.
5th pick in the 3rd round. He would still be, on paper, a 3rd round, but you would still draft your 3rd pick.
So what's the point of saying on paper he's a 3rd rounder if you're still getting to draft? him in the
Because
3rd round?
because the next year he'll be a 2nd rounder,
Oh,
and then the 3rd year you couldn't keep him.
right, just to keep track of when you have to cut him.
Nah, I don't like that.
I got it.
I don't like that. I think they need to go up in value every year in terms of what you're I think there has to be an actual sacrifice.
Well,
To
they
clarify
are.
that, too.
They are.
It goes up in value your 2nd year keeping him. Like you have
Right.
him, you draft him this year at 5. Next year you get him at 5. The year after you get him at 4.
I
Yeah.
would change that though. I would change.
But he would be on your team.
Right.
It's just instead of us, because it was a little difficult going. All right, I'm keeping this person as my 2nd round pick, and I'm keeping this person my 8th round pick.
I think you've got to do that. The only thing I would make it more draconian. I would say, if you took him in the 5th round this year, next year he has to be a 4th. I wouldn't give that 1 year of.
Oh
he's the
no,
same.
that's we're
No,
not. It's as of right now. If you keep somebody, the next year they go up. There's no. I've
Yeah.
drafted.
No, I mean the first year you keep him,
He
he
means-
goes more than what you.
Which is
drafted.
not how we did it this year.
Right.
Like I don't follow.
So I drafted Drake May in the 5th round this year.
So next year
So
he'll
if
be
I
a 4th
kept him,
round.
he would be a 4th round. But that's not how we did it this year. So what I was saying is I drafted him in the 5th round.
Because it was our first year. That's
Right.
the reason we didn't do it.
Okay.
So
As long as we're clearing that up, then that's cool.
No,
with me.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just think it gets really confusing.
no,
if
like
there's one.
you took Drake in the 5th. What, 2 years ago, or
No,
just
this last
okay?
year, or this year.
Okay, so last year, say you took Amon in the 20th. Well, you this year the 20th. Well, next year will be the 19th.
Right.
They
I think
just
that's, yeah.
yeah.
That's
I mean
what
they're going up
Yeah.
Okay,
no matter
well,
what.
same
There's
thing.
no
Okay.
there's no 1 year.
Okay, as long
Yeah.
as that, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only. This is just a me problem. I don't know that. Like, I'm not saying we have to stop doing keepers because of this. I end up thinking way too much about the keeper part of it.
Well, especially when you don't own the keeper that you keep.
Something that part of it is like I traded away Trevor Lawrence for Baker Mayfield, not because I thought Baker would have a better year this year.
Because you wanted next year.
Exactly, because he had a better keeper value than Trevor Lawrence did, and it almost screwed me this year. Like that could have cost me in the playoffs this year because I didn't really expect to get this far. So like I get into my own head with that too much. But I don't know if that's just a me thing. I'm fine with you.
Well, I probably won't have a keeper this year, so
That's fine
It
too.
might not. If you want just a little bit more advice, don't go for the triple stack. Whatever you do next year, don't go 1, 2, 3 on
Well-
the same team.
honestly, before Burrows was hurt,
It
It
at
was
the
a
beginning
good-
of the year we said it in the draft
That
draft
2 week
recap.
period. That's
In the
sweet,
draft
sweet 2
recap,
weeks.
we said it, and I
Sweet,
agreed
sweet.
with you. If you were going to, before
Oh,
the season
yeah,
started,
look.
if you were gonna triple stack, the
It-
Bengals looked like the team to do it.
it was also the $81 Jake
Yeah.
Browning.
That's a bummer too.
Yeah, you just doubled down on the stack.
I doubled down on the stack, and I shouldn't
I had the
have.
opportunity to bail.
Yeah, exactly.
And I did not
Look,
bail.
I loved the Chase and Burrow stack. I questioned the Chase Brown addition to it. That was where I'm.
What did Brown finish, if you don't mind? I don't think he was terrible.
He was fine. He wasn't.
I mean, he probably wasn't a number. He probably
Right.
wasn't a third rounder.
Right.
I'll give you that. But I don't think he was terrible. What else you got?
The blind draft final rankings.
Gosh, we
You know,
know
in a
won.
way-
Did you end up dropping him?
In a way, I got my
Oh.
own triple crown
Oh,
between Pick'em, the main league, and our blind draft. I'm also a 3-time champion.
There's no way.
Um,
It says that he finished 8, RB8.
Yeah,
Really?
I told you he turned like the
Okay,
last
well,
the last couple of games. He was
Excuse me,
on it.
I didn't realize you did that well. Okay. I apologize, Chase Brown. I was not familiar with your game.
I remember you being that way about him last year too.
Well,
He
You
was.
continuously talking
I was-
about it wasn't nothing, and I was like,
No,
"Now
you're
this
right.
kid's pretty explosive." And then,
You're right.
yeah.
So let's get it out of the way. Foles did win.
Imagine that.
What is
Dr-
this? I'm sorry, I missed this. What is
The blind draft.
This
The
is
blind draft.
you know where
Okay.
neighbors and
However-
all of our players went down with injuries.
Right, right.
However, if
How
our
many injuries did you have?
None. If our viewers recall, I didn't intend to even be a part of this. I
Right.
wanted it to just be you two against each other, so I'm happy to take myself out of this right now. I'll just give
Take
a quick
it out.
recap
Take it
of
out.
who I did
Get out of here, then.
I had Drake May, Ashton Genty, Bijan Robinson, Tedero McMillan, Lad McConkey, Ken Walker, and TJ Hawkinson. Now, for you two,
Riddled with
quarterbacks were Justin Herbert for Evan versus Geno Smith for Uriah.
injuries. Didn't I get the Raiders though twice? Didn't that run
Running
that the
backs.
crap
we
you
get
gave
there,
me?
we get
You
there.
got Genty.
Running backs, Bijan Robinson for Evan versus Omari Hampton for Uriah.
Injured most of the year.
Injured for 8 weeks.
RB2, Travion Henderson for Evan versus Jonathan Taylor for Uriah.
Hey,
Wide receiver, well, 1, Nico Collins for Evan versus Jamar Chase for Uriah. Wide receiver 2, Tyreek Hill for Evan
and then I
versus
had
Malik Neighbors for Uriah.
That's a wash.
Call that a wash.
Yeah.
Literally 53 points for Tyreek, 57 for Neighbors. Couldn't have been more of a wash. And then your flex, CeeDee Lamb
Yeah.
versus Ashton Genty, who, by the way, finished ahead of CeeDee Lamb
Yeah.
to the Genty hater over here. Just want to clarify that.
I wouldn't have expected it. So.
And then for your tight ends, Tucker Kraft for Evan, Mason Taylor for
How did you get
Uriah.
Mason Taylor? When did we do this?
Dude, he gave
was-
me the freaking 2 Raiders and a jet. I think it was rigged from the
so
start, but
it's
whatever.
a score of 1445 to 1348. Our winner is Evan. Congratulations. You get a jar of pickled okra.
Oh, yeah.
Rigged.
Hope you like okra.
I do love it. Go ahead.
Nothing wrong with a good pickled okra.
It's good stuff. All right.
Couple more things. And I don't know what things you had planned, but I felt like, I'm okay.
Yeah, you just keep rolling, bro.
What if we do a snake draft of potential Super Bowl winners? So we just pick teams and we'll have like a roster of potential
Just teams?
Do you know
just pick teams.
Do you know who's in the playoffs?
Well, you got to kind of do a little bit of guesswork there on that, but I said we go 4 rounds.
Clue.
Four rounds. Yeah, 4 rounds. Let's see.
Who goes first?
Are we going to have to?
I was going to give you first dibs since you came in
Since
last.
I'm the loser?
Yeah, I figured we'd go reverse of our scores in the blind draft. So Uriah, then Evan, then Foley gets to double up, and we go back like that.
I like
Okay.
it. Let's see.
Here's the
Look.
current playoff bracket as it stands, but I guess this could still change.
I should have told you guys we were doing this sooner, so
Yeah,
that
maybe.
you could have prepared. I'm prepared. I have
All
my
right.
list,
Look,
my
give me,
rankings.
Give me. It'd be nice if I could find something that would actually pull up that had something.
You want this?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, that's perfect. Let me go. Ooh, man, that's tough.
It's a weird year for playoffs.
It is.
Golly.
It's actually fun. I was kind of down.
Give me
on it earlier
Buffalo.
in the year.
That's probably a terrible.
I
pick,
think this
but-
is. I think this is a pretty fun year.
Mm-hmm. Me?
Evan.
You're doubling them. I'm going. Okay.
Yeah.
We're the Rams.
And I will go the Denver Broncos
Yuck!
and the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, you
Pro
took
Bowl
the,
Sam Darnold.
Patriots.
well played. Man, give me San Francisco.
Good pick.
I think they're yeah.
And you get to go.
Ooh. Yikes! Give me the Eagles.
Yeah.
I thought.
That was going to be my next. You stole my guy. I guess I'll go Bears.
I don't think I even have them in my top 12.
This is coming from ESPN. I'm using this.
Yeah,
So this is as the playoff stands right
Yeah,
now.
they'll be in the
Which-
playoffs. Don't get
yeah.
me wrong. They're just not one in my top 12.
Is Green Bay going to make it to the playoffs?
It's looking pretty iffy. They might still though. I'm going Texans and Jags.
That's probably good.
I guess Niners then.
I'm
I
drafting
already
all the
took the
good
Niners.
defenses.
You took the Niners?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I did have Bears. There they are.
Oh gosh, this is ugly.
I might be.
I guess.
Oh, this is the fourth
I
one.
guess since we're at the end here, I guess the Steelers.
That's what I was going to say.
Steelers.
I got one more.
I mean,
You got one
technically-
more. This is.
Will they make it in if they lose?
It's a playoff game basically. Them versus Baltimore. I mean,
So
things
whichever-
could shake out.
Can
with
I
wild card,
put
probably.
down?
No, you gotta make a
Either
pick.
or.
Like
You gotta
one-
make a pick.
But all right.
Steelers or Ravens, one or the other. That's part of the risk of this.
Steelers, dude, you
I,
got.
mean, I guess I'll go with the Steelers. But
Give me the Bolts.
whatever
Chargers.
team comes from that division, I want that one. Let it be said and known right now. Even if I lose on
But
that
Evan said
technicality.
AFC North.
Who's left? I don't even remember.
Um,
Ugh.
No, that's it. That's the end of it.
That was
Okay.
the end? Okay.
Great.
We didn't have a Christmas episode,
Yeah.
which made me sad.
Yeah. He didn't tell us about any of this.
I know, none of this.
He brought in stuff too, but he didn't write any.
I want you
Didn't
two
let
to
us
open those two at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, lump of coal. That's
Big ass lump of cold charcoal stuff.
Oh, I didn't read the bit.
For being such
Oh,
bad analysts all
Hey,
year,
come on.
you get a lump of coal.
Hey, to our editor, I need you to go back through and get all of Foley's wrong takes and give me a super cut of those real quick.
And then
might actually
there you
happen.
go. There's the real gift.
See, this is. I feel bad
He
now. I should
spoils
have gotten
us.
something.
I know he spoils us.
Oh, nice.
I thought you might want the actual
Yeah.
physical.
Ooh.
It's got some cool art in there. I've got the same
What
copy.
you get?
I got this.
This
Bring
is
her back.
cool.
It's a great one. This came out this year. It's excellent.
I would have gotten you a movie, but I didn't know if you had a 4K. I didn't know what kind of player you have. So, or if any. So,
I dabble.
but it's good to.
Yes, I like this. This
you
is
need to brush up on your ball knowledge anyway. So I got you a football book.
wow. Wow.
I'm being nice, but I can take shots at the same time.
Weaponized benevolence.
Wow. I was for you, and now I'm against you again.
It's very nice for me. I appreciate
I
that.
also
Merry
thank you.
Christmas, guys.
But I like I said earlier, I was for you, but now I'm against you again.
and thank you to Uriah for being our host through this whole thing. It's a thankless job.
Yes, especially from us.
So look,
I sure don't thank him ever.
this is all I need.
Yeah.
My lump of coal, big ass lump of coal. You got anything else? Because
The only other thing I've got is TV shows we talked about doing
Well,
at the end.
I figured, and I wanted to spend more time on this, but you know how that goes. I imagine everybody at this table doesn't have a whole lot of time, nor does the listeners. Also, if you want to give us a sponsor, we can take a little time back, and we can fill all this up with stuff. But it's the end of the year. Let's go 3 TV shows and 3 movies from 2025 that every listener must watch.
Oh boy. I haven't watched a lot of TV this
I-
year.
Yeah,
will
I'm not gonna be able to do TV.
Ooh, okay.
What about 5? A combination of 5.
Okay, we'll do that. Combination of 5.
5
TV.
TV or movies.
Look, I'll run it down. TV. Andor. Andor was awesome. Star Wars show. Listen, Pluribus. If you are not watching Pluribus,
Yeah, I've heard that's what
oh man,
I love that.
I hadn't watched the last few episodes, but oh man, it is good. So movies, 2025. Most people would be like, "Hey, Sinners was the #1 movie."
All right.
Not on this podcast, my friends. It sucked.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it because of how much these guys hate it.
Great visual,
Yeah.
awesome visuals, good music, but it's a
Yeah, I'm not a fan of musicals.
I hate musicals too. But their take on a vampire trope is been done better by other people.
And I also, this is a nitpick of mine. I'm just going to get it out of the way. One that's probably on both of our lists, Evan and I, is Wake Up Dead Man. So, one thing that I liked about Wake Up Dead Man, this is going to tie into Sinners, I promise. One thing that I liked about Wake Up Dead Man more than Glass Onion is that when I watched Glass Onion, you could
Is that the new one?
No, Glass Onion was the second one. Wake Up Dead Man is the third one.
Okay, don't tell me. Don't know. I hadn't watched it.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. No spoilers.
Okay.
All I'm
Thank
saying is, with Glass Onion, I could tell watching it that it was a big budget movie, and it drives me nuts when you can tell. And with Sinners, you could tell this is just an enormous budget movie, and that automatically deducts points for me. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean we are in what, the 40s? Was it the when did it take place? Sinners, the 40s,
30s.
30s. Let's keep it to the 30s. Let's not take any liberties because of this and that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, I could go a whole
Yeah, I
whole
did not
bunch
care
of
for it.
places, but
This is one of my movies. It's absolutely
Mine
worth
too.
seeing. It is brutal and so good. These are the same people that did. Oh God, what's it called? The one with the hand. What's the name?
Talk to Me.
Same people that did Talk to Me, and I like this about 100 times more than I like Talk to Me.
I like Talk to Me, but I like Bring Her Back even
There's
better.
one particular scene in this movie with an apple
Yes.
that curled my toes.
Yes.
Give it a shot. I think it's on HBO by now. I don't know.
It's probably on something. Yeah. It's very, very good. I will. I'm going to take it off of my list since I haven't talked about it. Instead, I will give. I hate to say because it's probably also on your list. We have very similar lists.
Yeah, we saw movies together this year too.
I want you to go through all of your lists and then I'll go in.
My list
you
is
do.
coming off the dome here. Here's a show that
TV show Paradise.
I don't know that one.
Oh, dude, Hulu, Paradise, Sterling K. Brown. That's pretty much enough said.
I like Sterling K. Brown.
End of the first episode, you'll be like, "What the f?" Give it a watch, at least the first episode,
Yeah.
and I feel pretty promised you'll be hooked.
The show I was going to talk about, and I don't think they actually did any episodes this year, but I started watching it this year, and I will continue to champion this show. It's called From. You can watch it on Amazon Prime.
So
it's
good.
an MGM Plus show. It is
So good.
We talked about it
love
all year last year on this.
Yeah.
So
podcast.
good.
Still,
It's
I
good.
love it. They got a new season coming out next year, so I'll
Yes.
dance that line. They came out last year, I'm going to do it this year.
The Pit on
I've heard
HBO.
very good
It's a
things.
show.
Really good
It is
show.
good.
When it first came out, I did not expect it to be good, but I've heard such good things.
That's good.
You want a dumb, fun movie that I don't think Foley liked, but I had a good time watching it? The movie adaptation of Until Dawn. It's really
Yeah, I
stupid,
didn't hear for
but I had a good time with it.
At least you, at least you didn't say Shelby Oaks.
No, that's if I had to make a list of movies to not see ever, that's up at the top. That movie was such a disappointment and just broke my heart.
Oh, and I'll say this. I always say, Running Man. Okay,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
With
That's
with,
Glenn Powell.
plain face action man. What's his name?
Look, he is pretty good
Glenn Powell.
at like his emotional takes.
Mhm.
Pretty
Is
good.
he? Is
It's
he?
pretty good. It's not a great movie. It's just a fun movie to turn on and just.
Is it
Yeah.
better than the original?
No, well, I'm from the '80s, '70s, '80s. So
movie I
that
want to see is Begonia. I want to
I
see
want
that
to see
one.
that. Yeah.
good show.
Yeah.
Good show. I was gonna say that on TV. The only thing, and I won't spoil it, is
Begonia's not a TV show.
No,
It's a
he's-
movie.
this
It's a
is-
movie.
That's the next.
I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
At the end, you'll be like, "Is she though?"
Hmm.
Just remember that. Good.
I
Good.
want
movie,
to see
good
it.
movie.
I don't actually, to be honest with you, I don't like Yorgos,
Yorgos.
whatever the hell his last
Yeah.
name is. I don't like most of his movies, but this one seems very intriguing to me.
I loved The Lobster, I liked The Lobster, and I liked Killing of a Sacred Deer. I don't think I've even. Oh, there was one.
Dog
Never
Tooth.
seen any of those, but go ahead.
Dogtooth was the other one.
I didn't. No, he's done some others since then. I didn't see Dogtooth. There was the one that was like a triple. It was 3 separate stories with Jesse Buckley and
I don't know that one.
Emma Stone. It was weird. It wasn't terrible.
Wait,
I'm
you
not
mean
crazy
Jesse
about
Plemons
Yorgos.
in
I mean Jesse Plemons, not Jesse.
That's
Buckley.
Begonia.
Yeah.
No, but there was no like he.
They
They're
did
frequent
another movie with
collaborators.
those two?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like 3 separate stories. Anyways, Evan, I've lost track of even how many you've done.
I have two.
Hey, we're
I'm coming
we're
off
from the
dome
hip.
here.
Let's go.
I got another one that I want to see is One Battle Every Day
Yes, one.
After the Time and
I want to see that
Together,
too.
whatever the hell it's called. I want to see that one.
One battle
Same.
after another.
There it is.
You know what I've heard is really good, and I am so skeptical of it, is the new Mike Flanagan movie
I
with Tom Hiddleston.
love Mike Flanagan.
I hate
You
him
don't like
so
him at
much.
all. I just don't know how you could not watch Midnight Mass and adore it. I thought that
I never got
let
to
me-
Midnight Mass
let me-
because I could never get through that other TV show that everyone always told me was so
Falling
great.
to Hill House.
Yes, I couldn't get
Let
through
me
it.
ask you this: does it get better after the first episode?
Midnight Mass?
Yes.
It is a very slow burn. I would
Because
say
I
this,
turned it on and I
the
was like,
last-
"Oh my god!"
The last 2 episodes, like so, it does. It does a lot of character development. It's just kind of building to
So
a
it gets better?
crescendo, and those
Okay.
last 2 episodes are extremely intense, and I love it. I just really. enjoy
I'll
it.
give it another
I don't-
go.
It's only like 10 episodes.
I don't like Mike Flanagan's aesthetic. Similarly, I don't like Nolan's aesthetic, but even more so, I hate the way a Mike Flanagan movie looks.
Also, something I watched. Now You See Me, the new one.
There's
hey.
another one?
Yeah, they made
But
a bunch
look,
of them.
hey,
What?
fun show. It is a
What?
fun show, but it's just
Yeah.
like all the other ones. It's
I
like
never watched the second one.
Oh, God, I mean,
If
if
you-
these movies I've missed this year.
look if you like Ocean's
I've only watched horror.
if you like Ocean's 11,
heist movies.
that's kind of what this is.
Yeah.
So
The Long Walk. I haven't seen that yet. It's my favorite Stephen King.
I
book.
realized
I told you
after
how I
I got
felt
you
about
this
that.
I should have gotten you the long walk, and I felt bad.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm sure The Long Walk's on at Netflix, HBO, something. I just never went and saw it. I
Hey,
I think
all right.
you and I, 90% of the movies I saw this year in theater was with you, and we didn't really go that many times.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Twice or maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
I think just twice. Weapons and
Was
Shelby Oaks.
was Late Night with the Devil? Was that last year?
That was last year. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Should I rip my 5? I've lost
Yeah,
track.
go ahead. I'm just talking.
Weapons.
Oh, how did I not?
Yeah, I expected you to say weapons. That was why I was trying to let you get through yours. Weapons. To me, it was. I've only seen horror new releases, with the exception of Wake Up Dead Man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any of the other new movies or TV shows. Weapons and Bring Her Back are 1A, 1B for me. I go back and forth on which I prefer. They're very different movies. Together was pretty close.
It's the Alison Brie
and James Franco, Dave Franco, who are married in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a huge fan of body horror.
Me either.
This one I thought was very well done. I thought it was phenomenal. It's not one that I'd probably watch again, but I thought it was very good for what it was. Presence, I've talked about on here. I loved Presence. And 28 years later.
Oh, I need to see that one too. God.
Not good, but go ahead.
If you like, but to me, I didn't even take it as a horror movie so much. Like, it made me think of Apocalypse Now, more than it made me think of any zombie movie. And this is getting to a lower tier now, but I will shout out Companion and Bone Lake. Companion was produced by Zach Kreger, same guy who directed Weapons. It's fun. It would be better if you didn't know the big plot twist that they revealed in so many of their advertisements.
Oh, that's good.
It would be better if I didn't know going in.
So I should watch it because I don't think I saw it.
If you don't know anything about it, then yeah, that's the best way to watch it. It's fun. And then Bone Lake is I've got to shout it out. I think that's actually 6 for me to shout out, but I don't care. Bone Lake was one that I did not talk much about here, but I did have a lot of fun with that as just not really slasher, but home invasion thriller, let's say.
I will say the best superhero movie this year, Superman.
Yeah.
Really good movie. Really good comic book, accurate movie. Anybody got anything else before we get out of here?
I'll give you my top 10 TV shows since that was the homework I was given the last time we recorded.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Heck yeah.
Good.
This all time.
All time, I split them into 5 drama and 5
Okay.
comedy.
I'll go off the head.
The first 4 in each category are really easy for me. The 5th in each category is different. And I want to be super clear. This is favorite. I'm doing favorite. I do not think these are objectively the best.
Right.
It would be a different list. Drama, though, Justified number 1 for me. True Detective number 2.
All of it?
All of it. I don't care. Like, I know I didn't care for the Jodie Foster season as much, but I still I love season 2 and 3 more than most, especially 2 more than most people. And season 1 is perfection. So True Detective is still number 2 for me. Number 3, The West Wing. Number 4, Rescue Me.
That's a good show.
Number 5, I went back and forth a lot. I thought about doing The Sopranos or The Wire, which I think are the 2 objectively best TV shows of all time, but instead I went with The Newsroom with Jeff Daniels.
Newsroom is really good.
It's so good. I love it more than I love The Sopranos or The Wire, if I'm being honest.
So
I'm a big Sorkin
do you want me
guy,
to go?
too.
with the
Sure,
5?
sure, yeah.
You're
And then,
fine.
and then
So
I'll
what are
get
we
my
doing?
5 comedies.
So what are we doing? Are we just doing?
You can do it however you want. You told me to come with my 10 favorite
Okay.
TV shows,
Okay.
and I broke it down into drama and comedy.
Okay, I will start. Oh, let's see. Game of Thrones. Breaking Bad. Let's see. The Wire. Sons of Anarchy. This is gonna be so objective, but I remember such good times that are Friday Night Lights.
That's a good. I like that show too.
Go and I'll think some more.
All right, my comedies. Number 1, Superstore. I love
It's a good show.
Superstore.
It's
Pretty funny.
underrated for sure.
I have watched that show so many times. Number 2 is one I don't think you can even get anywhere, and it makes me sad, and that's because this guy's been canceled so hard. Louis.
Yeah.
The Louis TV show
It
was
was-
phenomenal.
Yep.
I still quote it a couple times, and not even funny lines. I quote some serious lines from that all the time. Number 3, Archer.
I never got into it.
Love Archer. I think it's the best animated comedy series of all time. Number 4, Seinfeld. I know
Yes.
you disagree, but Seinfeld
I
I think
agree.
is a perfect sitcom. It is objectively, I think, the best sitcom of all time. And number 5, I went back and forth on this, and I'm going to give two. Here's the problem. Both of these shows in their original runs were great, but they both had revivals that have hurt the quality over time. Arrested Development and Futurama. It's like...
If I'm doing my top 5 comedies, obviously, The Simpsons is number 1. It's the best show I ever made. Mr. Show with Bob and David.
Yeah.
A sketch comedy show that I absolutely
David
adore.
Cross and Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, that's amazing. From the 90s, super 90s, but it's so good. Futurama I think would be up there too. It's Always Sunny. I think that show has had an excellent run of high quality. It hasn't dropped off all that much. How many is that? 4?
It's hit or miss for me with Always Sunny. Like, some episodes are fantastic and some I hate.
5 is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I was Curb. Same thing with that. Like, Curb is one that's like very hit or miss for me.
It hits every time for me.
But Arrested Development, like, I think I would put Arrested Development over Futurama if it were just the original run. I know you defend the revival a little bit more.
I thought it was alright. It wasn't as good as the first 3.
I hate the revival.
It felt a little more soulless.
Lord, I don't know how many I've given, but I will go once again Seinfeld.
Yep.
I think it's one of the greatest shows. I don't think I said The Sopranos.
No.
Chernobyl.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Such a good show. I really want to throw Rick and Morty in there, but I'm not. Sherlock.
Yeah. Oh man, Sherlock is so good.
So good.
Which one?
The one with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman.
Oh, I had like
it's not even really a TV show. It's more
like
or less
3 episodes.
Yeah, it's like 8 movies essentially because they're all an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
It's really good. If you've never watched it, I highly recommend it. I can't really think of anything. Oh,
You know what was the
Guilty-
worst Sherlock was Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
I
of
hated
course.
that so much.
Guilty pleasure, Supernatural.
Nothing wrong with that.
Supernatural too, man.
My wife loves
that's my
it.
jam.
Big fan of Supernatural. Up till the end of season 5 when it should have ended, but
Yeah, it got a little wonky
Yeah.
those last 5 years.
Did you not say Breaking Bad in yours?
I didn't do a drama.
Oh, you didn't do a drama.
Yeah,
just
but
a
Breaking
comedy.
Bad's number 1, then Sopranos, then The Wire. Drama series. I'm trying to think of
just-
ones
it's
that I
so
really
many.
enjoy. And I don't want to just say everything HBO does either, because it might be.
I mean, you
Better
love the
Call
West
Saul,
Wing, don't you?
And I was trying to figure if I want to go West Wing
Who-
or
is-
Sports Night.
Is West Wing
Kind of like. I mean, that was a comedy.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go West.
was West Wing HBO or is it?
NBC.
Yeah,
It was
it was on
NBC.
NBC.
It was,
Okay. Well, look,
yeah.
we had a great time.
Yes.
We did.
If y'all want to hear more from us, I know we're fixing to have to start getting into draft prep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Where,
starts tomorrow.
where Foley will be wrong about everything.
I'm pretty good at my draft takes, guys. The
Oh.
Folalytics model is better at rookies
Folalytics.
than fantasy, to be honest with you.
I was just gonna say I think I am very good at.
No, I wouldn't.
Picking.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go against you on that. I wouldn't take any shade at you. I would never do that.
I will always show shade at Foley just because it's fun.
I would
Yeah.
never do that.
It's all vibes.
All vibes, baby. I'm going again.
All right,
All
look.
vibes round 2.
I have to call my father to make sure everything's okay.
All right, well, look. Hey, we will check you guys out later. I will see you later.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.